Expertise. This is what separates an amateur from a true master in almost any field. Are experts born or made is an old philosophical thought in psychology, which is the nature versus the nurture debate. Do genetics or experience play more of a role in shaping who we are? According to many researchers, expertise is acquired through dedicated practice. But how exactly does someone go about becoming an expert? Can anyone be an expert with the proper study and training? Who is an expert? What it takes to be an expert? How to be an expert is what today we are trying to address. Expertise can be defined as exceptional, elite, or a peak performance on a specific task in a specific domain. Knowledge, skills, and achievements are all critical components of expertise. Expert possess the skill that they need to determine when and how to use their knowledge. Such skills are often learned, but they can also be influenced by the natural talent and ability. So, how long does it take to be an expert? Well, the answer is very simple: 10,000 hours of practice, which was published in a study in 93. But is that enough? Or is it applicable to all? Some might be an expert at a very young age. Take the example of Pragnananda of chess, who at his age has reached to the levels of masters. There are masters in their fields, even if they not ascribe to the 10,000 hour rule. And the chances are many might take more time than 10,000 hours to master the skill. So practice and skill development might not be enough to be an expert. So what it is? Yes, it's an old saying, practice makes perfect. But practice is essentially for developing a skill, not becoming an expert. And becoming that requires constantly challenging yourself to do better, learn more, and acquire new knowledge and skills. Some skills are just outside of your current ability level and are in the zone of proximal development. This is where you require a mentor, a teacher, a guru. Skills that are just outside of your current ability level are in the zone of proximity development. Rehearsing the same skill over and over again will make you better in those areas, but it won't lead to true expertise. If it's more of deliberate and instructions from a qualified teacher is utilized, you can be an expert. Apart from them, factors such as perseverance, personality traits, willpower, overall intelligence, and cognitive skills can also make you an expert. Along with that, if you are mentally tough, so if you want to be an expert, make commitments not just for the sake of it, but rather be willing to put in the time and effort in achieving it, with a little touch of mental strength. Many of the experts have one thing very much in common, and that is called as girth, mental toughness. Those with girth were able to perceive and keep their eyes on the long-term goals, making them more likely to keep up with the challenging deliberate practice and to perform better during the competition. It has also been seen through studies that amount of accumulated practice did not play a major role in explaining the individual differences when it came to performance or skill. There are clear indications that there was a positive relationship between practice and performance. The more people practice, the better they performed in the area of their interest. And when it comes to application, there has to be an environment where this can be tested. So if you are looking for a more conducive environment, do work on them so that your skills can get enhanced. Once you have a conducive environment to practice, what is the use of it if it doesn't give you a response? And that is the reason why continuous, specific, and accurate feedback is critical to continually improve and becoming an expert. Mistakes are a form of feedback. They tell us not only what not to do, but also what we might try instead. Experts are able to spot these mistakes, correct course and apply this knowledge in the future. So when a mentor gives you swift quality feedback, you can start making immediate changes in your performance and improve your skills. Research suggests that true expertise has more to do with acquired knowledge than inborn mental abilities. Also, reviewing material is one of the most popular forms of learning, but it is also one of the least effective ones. Research calls this the fluency illusion. Just because it's easy to remember right now, it doesn't mean it will stay that way. Desirable difficulty means that the harder you work trying to retrieve something from memory, the better you learn. Don't just reread stuff. You need to struggle, whether it is memorizing information or practicing a sport or skill. You want your practices to be challenging. Some people might be born with natural resources, including physical ability and access to tools, that allow them to achieve this expertise more readily. But no matter what your natural ability levels are, becoming an expert takes time, effort, and practice. So when you are good at something, you do it often. The result isn't just a promotion or more wins. You also smile more often. So keep that smile on, practice more. Until next time, have a look at all my other videos. Till then, peace out.